Give me a reason to redecorate, and I will. I love to do my island. I love this. I don't even have a clue what it is when I bought it at auction. I'm doing Americana decor, patriot decor, because we've got Memorial Day, which we just had. We have the 4th of July, we have Labor Day. So that's almost longer that you can leave it up, and you can actually, people do Americana, patriotic all year long, so you don't have to. But and you think take the green down, but the green is who I am. That's part of my decor, part of what I love. So I'm going to be leaving this part up because I love this thing. And I on my other social medias I'll get like, oh, there's not room, there's not room. This island is huge. And it's just Chris and I. We're empty nesters. So we take up minimal space, y'all. There's plenty of room to prep food. The only time we ever have to take it down is if we are hosting a social event. We might take it down. Most of them that are outside during the summer, we still don't even have to take it down for that. But I love it, and I'm leaving it up because it's my home. Do what you love. It's your home. It's part of who you are. The best $8 I've ever spent at a garage sale is this piece. I can't link it. I get asked to link it all the time. I'm like, I got nothing to link it to. I don't even know. I Google Lensed it and nothing comes up, y'all. I've only ever seen one piece, but it was $80. So I didn't buy that. But, or I would have. Anyway, y'all, I love it. I love them paired together. Go big or go home. And I am home. This is our home. And Chris doesn't care. Whatever makes me happy makes him happy. So yeah, I love pairing these two together, and even with the Americana, the green can stay. I pick things up. I'm a gatherer. I pick things up until I'm ready to create with them. And finding vintage was hard. Finding flags that flowed, that weren't stiff, was hard. I cannot believe they don't have a knee hugger. I looked to see if they had a knee hugger, a little bendy knee elf. No, they did not. Still on the hunt. Maybe someday it will come up. But I did find some things, and I'm happy to share this with you. I know I'm sharing with you after Memorial Day, but like I said, we have the 4th of July and we have Labor Day, and some people do Americana all year long. But my next piece that always makes its way here, one and only ironstone cake stand. I wish I had more. I don't know where I'd put them. I'd find a place. I totally will find a place. But I always want to make sure that is center stage, that we see it. Now, I have bought a lot of fabulous things on Whatnot. I have bought a lot of fabulous things on auctions. But this I had never seen. And when it came up on a Whatnot auction, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm bidding on it. And hopefully, and that's why I was waiting for it to come. Somehow it got stuck at the post office, and I kept like checking it, trying to track it, trying to get the post office to like, don't lose this, don't lose this. I was so stressed about it. But here it is. It's 2002, so it's not like way old. It is a little brittle. Oh, I shouldn't have touched that little. But it's a feather tree. It is a patriotic feather tree. The red has kind of turned pinkish over time. It probably had more feathers on it than it does now. There's like 2, I think. And I'm like, I have to have it. I have never seen one. And if you know, follow me when I'm always doing this center, I always have had a white tree on there. I've been looking for a white feather tree. I have not. I found pink. And anyway, because I would love to keep it seasonal, but I know when it came, I'm like, look, it's not even in the shot, y'all. It's bigger than you think. It is way big. And I'm like, you know what? It can take it. I know it can take it. I got 2 massive pieces, and so it's going to be tall. It's beautiful. It's so. Would you have fought for it at auction? Because I was about ready to. So I think I can make it work. That little tissue at the bottom is very, very delicate. So I'm going to try to slide it as close to the inside as I can and work around from there. You know, sometimes you just make things work. Look at it's not even all in the shot. It's so tall. Look at it goes all the way up to the light. But let's focus in on this area. Okay, so now my next big piece, I want to add one of my ironstone pictures. This is one of my favorites because it's got a dolphin. I have a dolphin and a lion, and I was always on the hunt for a third, but I never did find one. But yeah, I want to add that into here. I think it'll be fine because you know it's your decor, so you want to add your personality and then add all the fun in there. I was happy when I thought I would find more at antique stores, but I really wasn't finding as much. So see how these are flowy and they make such stiff ones now when you go to buy them. Was having a really hard time finding them, and I was happy that I found these guys because it needs more height to go with the tree. And I think 3 is perfect. I may put that going that away. I know you'd think campfire marshmallow tin, but I love this Cracker Jack because it has the red lid. I don't see them very much. Usually it's the same color of white. So the red and blue go perfect with that. And there's your other height that we're looking for. Ironstone pitcher with tomato spoons in it. I can't stop buying them now that I found them. Like it's like people will say, "How do you find butter pats?" And I'll be like, "Once you find that first one, you'll be surprised, and then you'll recognize what you're looking for." Or people are like, "How do you know it's ironstone?" Well, once you've touched it and you felt it, you know. It's just how that is, and then next thing you know, you're finding a lot of it. Hopefully. So it was really hard to find. I love little whimsical. Look at that little boy. I don't know who this was, who made it or anything, but I absolutely loved it. And then I have a cold cream riser. You know, you use these little old England cold cream containers for risers. And he can fit in there. Hopefully you all saw me make these baseballs. I am on the hunt for more baseballs. If I would have known, since my kids both played, well, my son played, Alex played softball. I don't know if it's the same as baseball, but I mean the size of the ball, you know, like anyway. So I'm gonna add those in there. I absolutely love those. The stars are probably my favorite part of those. The dangers of whatnot. Y'all, I bought all the stuff to learn how to make water transfers and bake them on. So hopefully soon, that'll might be my next craft. But I want to add, because that's what it is. It's a old England crockery. And then somebody went along the lines and did a water slide transfer. And that's, going to learn I'm going to teach myself how to do that. And hopefully I can teach you all how to do it. I mixed in England and with Unite. Well, you know, we did come from Britain. You know, the original. Anyway, blue, look at marmalade. So these are the milk glass in red and blue. eBay, whatnot. I'd like to tell you I just picked them off a shelf at an antique store, but I didn't. I did not. Risers are great, but if I learn how to do water slides, they may have labels on them. So I'm gonna add those in there. May trade them out for the other ones I bought on whatnot. Oh, you know, pip berries. Love them. I've yet to find too much that they don't go with. One of those as soon as I'm almost out, I reorder from Amazon. If you guys all know of a source, let me know. I bought another bundle off of the Whatnot because it was actually cheaper than what I could buy on Amazon. Somebody said these were from the Dollar Tree, but I got them off of Whatnot. Our Dollar Tree did not have these little. And I didn't have to pay terribly too much for them, but I was happy to support others. Did I find an American cheese box? Yes, I did. I thought that is perfect, and it's actually going the right way. Even though I would have loved it as this point today, I would have loved it as a riser, because sometimes they open them the opposite. But I'm gonna go ahead and use it. And then I got yeah, Uncle Sam, right? Uncle Sam, Joe Spencer's. I left the tag on it because I did buy it new. So we're gonna settle Uncle Sam here with his little homemade. He's kind of a bendy knee. Those pinwheels are kind of pinwheels, is that what we're gonna call them? You know, it's all about getting the stuff to sit right. So you just saw me make these. Sometimes you have a rhyme or reason. That one's so cool that says Union City, Michigan, because that's not very far from us. I hope you saw me make them. But oh, I love how this is coming together so far. I want to make more of those baseballs so bad. Yeah, I couldn't find exactly, the stuff that I wanted, so I started creating on the channel for you all. So thank you for watching those videos, who all did. Now, I did buy out of somebody's booth. She is a Bethany Lowe's. Cute little girl. So these are actually risers that I bought for Easter, which you could use them all year, but I'm just going to turn them so that I can put her over here. I dig in my box full to find USA. I have a lot of blocks, but I'm like, you're like, I want to sell them, but then there's times like that I want to find those letters. Oh, yes. Found this in a box at an auction. Actually bid on the box because it was old sparklers. Now to make it work so you can see, I wish it was going that way. Oh, maybe I'll just set it up there. See, I want you to see it.